I heard a powerful quote that kind of changed my life. We spoke about it with Megan on the podcast. The quote was, "You are a mirror of your clients." And that hit me deeply. I'm a mirror of my clients. The people I serve, they're just like me. They're focused on vision. They're focused on legacy. They're focused on their mission. So now because I know that, it makes me serve them better. I can serve them better. But what else it does, it helps me communicate to that person. So when I'm on social media, when I'm on LinkedIn, I know exactly who I'm communicating to. When I do a sales meeting and I'm recording that sales meeting, even if I don't get that sale, I'm recording that meeting. Well, now that's my content. I don't have to go and do marketing. I document everything. So that now becomes my content. And I've said something in that meeting, like I'm doing this presentation here. I'm not just doing it in front of you guys. I'm doing it to the other people in the audience, right? The other people that I serve. So that's extremely, extremely powerful. Get that conviction, listen, and hone in. You should be posting 10, 20 times a day. That's how crazy and obsessive you have to get, right? So does anyone have any questions? Anyone have any questions on how you can improve your communication, how you can improve your sales, how you can get those sales to come to you? Any questions?
What if there's someone start, they haven't got like a social media team, to kind of push this out there?
Start yourself. Start documenting. Start, getting the camera out and seeing how you can, document things in your life, right? Again, as I said, I'm doing this here, recording these conversations. So how can you just document and talk to your customers? So for example, I talked about targeting people, right? You serve someone. Let's say you get out the phone and say, "Are you going through anxiety?" For example, if that's what your business is. Are you a 38-year-old mother who's going through anxiety and is struggling with this? What am I doing? I'm communicating to my customer. So we all have a phone. I tell people all the time, if you have a phone, you have a media company in your hands. What people don't realize is every single person here has a media company. And when you treat your business like a media company, that becomes scary. That's the game changed for me when I started to see, we're not just a podcast, we're a media company. Because when you build a media company, you build an ecosystem. When I'm sleeping, when I'm on holiday, when I'm elsewhere, we've built up so much intellectual property. We have a sales team, everything is coming through because why? They can go in and watch the content. When I go networking, someone will meet me in person, they love the energy. But what are they going to do? They're going to go and Google me. And when they go and Google me, I don't have to say anything. So personal branding comes to one thing, comes to your reputation. What do people say about you when you're not in the room? I've been here at BX for a year and I've loved it, to be honest. The other day, someone called me in the North Sydney and someone said, "Oh, I'm looking for a social media person." 3 people stood up and said, "Sugira Rubasha." And that person now became a client. And I wasn't even in the room. So reputation, reputation, reputation. And social media allows you to digitize your reputation. If you don't do it, your competitors will. So that's what you have to focus on. Or you get that help. Go. 20? Yes. Well, I really like to focus on where my customers are. Because we've kind of built the media infrastructure, I'm everywhere. Everywhere you go, we're going to be there. But I know that's a lot for people. 20 times a day, you might, it's an exaggeration, but I mean it. But what I mean is be in front of where your audience is. So what do? Coach. Who? Performance coach. Leadership. So your audience will be LinkedIn. So post on LinkedIn 20 times a day. And talk to those coaches. Show case studies, articles, newsletters, videos. Be exactly where your customers are. There's no such thing as posting too many times because social media has changed. It's about what people are interested in. When you guys are thinking of something, you're thinking about a property or you're thinking about something, what happens is it will come up on your phone sooner or later because it's like manifestation. You're a reflection. Your phone is another extension of you. So there's no such thing as too much content. We get the team post every single day and keep posting, don't stop. When I'm sleeping, we're posting because it's the greatest era. So there's no such thing as too much posting. Any more questions?
I don't know. So you talk about conviction, right? having conviction in your messaging. I just want to know, like, how important is it to have a clear message to put up there to the world? Like,
Yeah. Well, I just think if you're extremely passionate about what you do and you're obsessed with solving problems for that person, then that message will become clear. So now that just comes to a communication side. How well can you communicate, right? Communication is everything. Communication is what's going to take you to the next level. How well can you communicate? That's everything, because you're leading a team. Leadership development is a huge part of that's going to help you scale and customers. So it's about how well can you communicate and using your passion and the energy to come across really well. Any more questions?
Brilliant. Thank you.